Good Saturday morning, everyone. It's nice and early, still dark outside here, but my lovely wife has to leave early today to go get beautified. So we are doing this while it's still dark outside. So um, I want to get to this and get it done. So thank you again, everybody, for your comments on yesterday's newsletter. By the way, the refinishing that carved sign and putting the brush coat of the helmsman on, and we're getting really good questions and good reaction from that. So, all right, let's get to the question. Pretty short one. Hi, Eric. I was wondering if you had done a sign by laminating some of the cedar fencing that you get from Lowe's or Home Depot and put a backer board on it to keep it from warping, like the 3/4 inch plywood that I use with the panel board. And if you did, how did it turn out? Thanks. Lynn Morris, Morace from Louisiana. Okay, so I've tried and tried and tried, Lynn, and I think theoretically it could be done, but the issue with this fencing, and I'm going to hold up a couple boards. Here's one that I've never really found a board that didn't have some type of a cup to it. Almost all of them do. That's the first issue. So if you were to put a backer on this and then screw it down to try and get this flat, you may split that board if it's got some kind of a cup to it. That's number one issue. Number two issue, it's so thin that, and obviously it's rough on all four sides, it's so thin that you still need to laminate it edge to edge, not just laminated down. You still need to laminate it edge to edge. And you can see that when you do that, you definitely need to run that through a jointer or something to square up those edges. So, and then once you do that and you surface this stuff down, there's just not a lot of meat there to put in biscuits or dowels or something like that. Now, you wouldn't necessarily have to if you're using Gorilla Glue, but to be honest, and you know I love this stuff. This is my favorite material to carve. I love it, even with the knots in it, and that's a whole nother issue, whole nother subject for a newsletter. But I think it can be done, but the labor involved is just, it would be really a lot of labor. So I tried, and that's what I thought early on, and I messed around with it, and it never did come out well, because you'd look down the surface of the board and you would have humps basically where it would be cup to cup to cup, and it just doesn't work. At least for me, it doesn't work. So it's just too much labor involved. Even though I would love that it would work, but it just doesn't. So anyhow, I don't do that because it's too much labor involved. I'd rather take the panel board that already is laminated edge to edge. It's surfaced. You don't have any of the squaring up to do. It's fairly flat, and then put a 3/4 backer on it. It's much less labor intensive. So that, I hope that answers your question, because I've had that question a few times before. Okay, sign carver of the day. This one, Aaron did a fantastic job. And I think this is Aaron actually holding the sign up, but I can't tell you for sure because I've never met the man. But we've talked a few times. But just a fantastic job. Again, one of the circles, or he used a circle, obviously. But I don't know if he cut the circle or he just used the circles, circle lumber from Home Depot and Lowe's, but my hunch is that that's what he did, because it looks like that pine, but just really cool, very cool. I love it. Great job, Aaron. Okay, you guys. So that is it for today. Again, thank you for all the likes and the shares, and we're that close to announcing the LTS date. And what you guys need to do to chime in to our LTS. And we're going to be doing that in the next week or two, definitely before the end of January, probably in the last week of January. So that's only a week and a half away or whatever. But anyway, stay tuned because this next week we're playing around with it, and we'll announce all the details on it this next week. So everyone, have a great weekend. If I watch some football, I'll be able to enjoy it emotion free, which is nice in one sense. So everybody, have a great day, have a great weekend, and we'll see you on Monday. Bye bye.